Good morning. Welcome to my newest what sold on eBay this week for, let's see, this is for the first week of May 2017. And again, May is pretty slow, so I'm squeaky. I squeaked through it though. It's today's June 2nd, and we squeezed through it, so hopefully things will start picking up. Looked like at the end of last week, I think, but we'll see. So, all right. Let's see. The first thing we sold was this Pampered Chef pastry blender, and I didn't pay nothing for this. This came from that Smoky House I cleaned out. Let's see. I listed it April 10th, sold it May 1st. I got $9.50 plus shipping. Next. This is, where'd I get this? This was, this was in a, this came from, a house I cleaned out last year, and I just found it in my yard sale stuff that I had this year, and it didn't sell at the yard sale or nothing. It's nothing real, I mean, it's not anything real nice or anything like that. I think it's just maybe for kids or something like that, but it might not be. Just a rosary, and I didn't pay anything for it. I listed it on May 1st and actually sold it on May 1st, but I took a $2 offer plus shipping because, well, it's not like when it's a $2 offer, it's not like you need the money or anything like that. It's really just kind of like I guess we'd call it like a lost leader or something like that. It's just the hope was that it would bring more sales. Is basically what it was. So, I figured I just take it. They weren't selling that. They're not selling that great anyway. But I just get kicked. You know, it's nice selling really expensive things on eBay, but sometimes I enjoy selling this stuff, so that's what kind of makes it kind of fun, is selling these little trinkets and junk like that. So, you know, just I like selling little stuff that even if it doesn't sell for a lot, I just get a kick out of it. So that's probably why I don't make a lot of money, because I just get a kick out of doing stuff like this. So, all right, next. And this is just a little blue Fire King Delphite blue coffee mug, and yeah, I paid 80 cents, listed it April 14th, sold it May 1st, and I only got $3 at auction. I ran a bunch of auctions. I ran a bunch of low priced auctions just trying to drive some traffic. So not that I was going to get much more than this anyway, if any more than that. If I had more, I would have had a better deal. It would have been better, but I didn't have more. So, and I'm not sure if this was a recent purchase or if it was an older one. I don't remember when I bought it. So it may have been an older one that I had when I was cleaning my stuff out of the basement. So, yeah. So I ran a lot of really cheap auctions. I ran a bunch of 99-cent auctions on pictures and stuff this month, trying to set some things going. So, yeah. So you'll. Was that this? Nope, that's next week when you see some of the pictures that started selling. So I actually got a little bit out of some of them. So next. Julie Garwood, I almost refunded this guy because I almost couldn't find him. It's been so long since I listed him. But, yeah, so I listed him September 10th, 2015. And I sold them May 1st. I got $8 plus shipping for them. So, you know, that's the thing. I listed them so long ago that I knew right where they were when I listed them. I put them in. I had, places to put stuff, but over the years, things get moved around and stuff, and so they were in the as always the last place I looked. So next, and it's another one of these kids watches. You know about these. So I paid $1. Listed them June 28th last year. Sold it May 2nd. I got $6 plus shipping. Don't have a whole lot of these watches left anymore, so that's good. Next. And this will probably be the last one of these I sell till October. I still have a bunch of these left. So, did I ever tell you about those camouflage shirts I bought when I moved up here to this house, like in 2005? In the town that I did live in, I went to Walmart before I left, and there was a bunch of kid size, youth size camo T-shirts. They were short sleeves, and they were 50 cents. I bought all of them. I had hundreds of these T-shirts, and I just kept selling them, and I sold the last one this year. 12 years of selling them T-shirts. Never a complaint, except for one person one time that didn't see the word youth in the title, and they thought it was a men's shirt. But that was a long time ago. So anyway, yeah. So I paid $3 for these T-shirts. I sold it for $12, and I've had it listed for a year now. So next, and it's just a sewing machine cam. And let's see, I paid 10 cents, listed February 15th last year, sold it May 2nd. I got $6 free shipping. Next, Mortal Kombat VHS tapes. 20 cents I paid, listed on February 11th. Hi, dog. February 11th, sold May 2nd, and I got $4 plus shipping. So. But that's fine because they really weren't selling that great. So, but they're gone. They're out of my house, and they moved on to the next place. So next, Bible story, Arthur Maxwell. Let's see. This was paid $1.29. Goodwill store. Listed it March 21st. Sold it May 2nd. I got $9 plus shipping. Next. As much as I hate to say it, I do sell a lot of books. I keep thinking, I don't think prices are what they used to be for books a long time ago, but I do sell a lot of books. I guess it's just, I do long for the days when I used to sell a lot of books. Basically, all I sold was books at one time. Pretty much all I sold was books. I made a lot of money selling books, but things change. So next, and this is just a jiggler, I guess they call them. That's what my wife always called them, jiggler. So and that's what they do when the pressure goes. They make a lot of noise and jiggle around. So, but yeah. Anyway, so this was free. I didn't pay anything for this. Not sure where I got it now. I listed it May 1st, sold it May 3rd. I paid it. I got $10 plus shipping. Next, driving the dog crazy. Inca's just going crazy because we got construction on the street out here, and there's always cars stopping outside, so she wants to go out and visit with everybody, but she don't go out on the road. So next, so one thing, it is one thing though. Inca doesn't go, but my other dog. If a car stops out here alongside the road and somebody starts talking to her, she'll go right over to the car to get them to pet her, And whatever you do, you should never, if you're in a car or something like that, or even if you're in the road, you should never call somebody's dog. Not because you don't know the dog could be dangerous, you don't know, but you kind of, you're instilling in the dog that it's okay to come over to the road. And when you go to leave, when you drive off, some dogs will try to follow you right out into the road. And, bad things happen then. So, if it's somebody else's dog, don't talk to him. Just leave him be. So, next. This is just a little token out of a Clue Master Detective game. I still have a few parts of this game left, not too many. I've made quite a bit of money off of this game. Let's see, this one, I paid $1 for the whole game, so we're cool there. But I've had it listed since February 21st last year. Sold this May 3rd. I got $5 plus shipping. So you can't really do free shipping on this stuff. I mean, yeah, if you're not selling with tracking, like if you're just sending stuff in an envelope, you know, you want to do free shipping and it costs, I don't know, what is it for something like that now? It's probably, I don't know, 65 cents maybe. But I don't do that, so I don't know, maybe it would be a good idea if I started a different account. No. So yeah, anyway, yeah. I gotta charge shipping on this stuff. So sometimes my stuff takes a little longer because I charge shipping and other people don't. You know, so it just is what it is. So alright, next. And this is just a box of Singer sewing machine parts. Let's see, Clue, Master Detective Token. Oh, and this didn't show up. Why is this not here? Okay, well, I don't know if I took a best offer on this or not. Hold on a minute. Singer 717. Let's just see where we're at here. That should be listed. Okay. Let's just try this. Control F. Singer. It's not that one. Not that one. What's the date on it? 5/5. Yeah, so it's this one. Oh, hit the wrong button. Right there. $10. I took $10 for it. Sold it on the 5th. Paid $1.29. I took 10 with free shipping. So yeah, it's shipping for that was probably $3 something. So I didn't make a whole lot, but sold it. It's gone. It was here for a while too. So let's see. Yeah, I listed it back in October last year. I'm gonna click that, copy that, do that. That's gonna throw my numbers off though. I'm messing with my spreadsheets trying to stick this. Oops. Why is that moving for? Okay, well, that was a little fluky. My computer there got a mind of its own and stopped recording. I don't know what the deal was on that. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I only get $10 for that. So next, 6-week body makeover. I'll typically pick these up, although I think I might quit because they're taking a little long to sell now. So I think they're coming down they're getting a little cheaper too. So anyway, this one I paid $15 for it, which is probably definitely more than I would want to pay now. But I listed this November 3rd last year, sold it May 3rd, and I got $60 plus shipping for it. So, and you know, it's the 6-week body makeover. It had all this stuff in here. I mean, I had all the main parts. I'm not really sure if all the exact cards were included or not. I didn't say it was complete. A lot of stuff in this one was sealed, so it was pretty good. Yeah, but overall, I mean, it was pretty nice. So, typically you won't find the resistance bands in these when you find them. So yeah, so but they do sell. I've sold this one now for $60. I sold another one before a long time ago for I think $60. Sold one for $30. And I think I only have one left right now. I think I just dropped the price trying to sell it. So, but anyway, yep. So that was that. I did get $60 for it. So next, pair of brass candlesticks, and I got these at the niche. in a bag sale. So they're like 35 cents for the pair. Listed them March 31st, sold them May 3rd, and I got $10 at auction. I ran them at auction. I got $10 plus shipping. So, that was that. So I really thought they would actually sell more than that. But I don't care because I didn't really have anything in them. So, and let's face it, a lot of people come to eBay because they want a deal. And yeah, they don't want to go buy something new, so they come to eBay for a deal. They got a deal. So, and I'm happy because I got a deal. So, next. Queen's Royal Horticulture Society. Here's the mark on the bottom of that, in case you're interested. And yeah, it's I paid 80 cents at the Goodwill, and listed it March 7th, sold it May 3rd, and I got $5 plus shipping. So, I think there was one when I bought it that sold higher than that. So, that's probably why I bought it, thinking I could get more for it. But I'm happy with that, because by the time I got it listed, that's how it goes. So, yeah, I'm good. It's gone. So, next. I am really trying to make sure I don't buy things like that, but if I get them free, or in a bag sale, it's another thing. I did stop at Walmart yesterday and got a couple ink cartridges. I should get like $40 for the one, and I paid 16 for it, and I paid $2 for another one, which I am looking at, I think $10-12 for that. And then there was some Gold's Gym Ab Firm Pro gadgets there that they were $20 a piece, and I listed them for I think $50 plus shipping. So we'll see how that goes. So I bought all 3 of them. So I saw one of them last week when I was over there in the clearance section. These were in a different section. They weren't out last week, so just one. I don't know if I'd want to do it, but since there's 3 of them, I can do the listing and do quantity 3 in it just a little bit better. So, alright, yeah, next. That was last night. So, and the Cowboys t-shirt, it's a Nike Dry Fit shirt, and I got this at the Goodwill. It had a little issue with the football looking thing on there. It had some cracks in it. So, yeah, the bottom part down here had some cracks in the logo. So, anyway, let's see. T-shirt, 50 cents at the Goodwill. It was on clearance, and I listed it April 19th. Sold it May 3rd. I got $7.75 free shipping. So, again, didn't make much on it, but it was neat. It's one of those things. I don't know why I really get into selling. Why I try selling clothes, because it's just not really my forte. I don't really like listing them, and there's a lot of competition, and the prices are pretty cheap. So, but I just can't help it. I've sold some clothes. I've sold some clothes for some good money, but yeah, a little bit of everything, I guess. Next. And this is my favorite. These are just my favorite. Getting hard to sell them, though. Maybe it's the time of year. I don't know. So we'll see. I'm saying it's hard to sell them now, but I still got, I paid like 43 cents for this one. I listed it October 22nd last year, sold it May 3rd. And I got $8.95 free shipping. So it's so slow right now. Just trying to do anything to drum up sales. So next. $2 I paid for this at the yard sale shack. And actually I had one of them here already, the little plastic dog, the dog head, and it looked like a little dog. I guess with these little animals, elephants and giraffe. There's elephant, giraffe, and and a dog there. And they're Tupperware, I think from the 70s, maybe. But I had a whole tub for $2, and it's a nice little blue. It was a nice little blue. I think it was a Rubbermaid tub. It was pretty sturdy, kind of a baskety kind of tub, and it fits just perfect into my shelving space downstairs. Fits in just perfect. So these are sold, of course, but the tub I still have. So it's got some Nescafe mugs in it now on that shelf, so it fits perfect for, it was perfect. So I wanted the tub, but I typically don't like to pay $2 for that kind of stuff like that. So I got these. I figured I already had the listing, right? From the other one I had up, I could just change the listing. Nope. Found out the other one wasn't even listed anymore when I went to look for it. It's been sitting down in my basement for probably 2 years, not listed. So it was listed. I listed it. It's just not anymore. So, and I wonder sometimes how much stuff I have like that that's not listed anymore. So, what I found some Barbie dolls the other day. I don't want to ruin it. I found some Barbie dolls the other day, some naked Barbie dolls that I had listed that ain't listed. So I had to fix that because I had some more. I was just gonna add them. That's what I do with Barbie dolls. Is I don't get them very often. But when they do show up, yeah, I tend to just keep adding them to the next lot. Well, I bought a bag of them for $6 at Goodwill, and it had a few Barbie dolls and some other little dolls and a bunch of clothes. So I mainly bought it for the clothes. What a nightmare! Barbie doll clothes. What a nightmare! I mean, clothes is bad enough, but Barbie doll clothes. I am not going to get an iron out and try to iron these little Barbie doll clothes. and try to make them look nice and everything. People do. They put a lot of energy into their listings, and the prices are not really that great for how much time they must have invested in. But it's love, It's like those little pony things. Those My Little Ponies, or I think they're called. Some of them, I mean, some people, they really go crazy on those things, but they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous listings, and they really make them look beautiful. But man, they must have an awful lot of time into those things. So, but they sometimes seem to get pretty good money for them. So, hopefully I put all that whole bag of clothes up for one price. I can put it at auction, hoping somebody just bids it and takes the whole bunch. I don't know why I bought them. I guess because I got this thing, but I kind of want to do more toys and stuff, so I need to learn. So I did, that was the nice thing is there was a bunch of dolls in there, little dolls, little bisque dolls and stuff like that, and other ones. And I did learn a little bit, so looking them up, trying to find out, do some research on them, I did learn a little bit. So education is something that we pay a lot of money for. So anyway, that's enough of that. Next, History of Christianity, 2 volumes, and let's see, I paid $1 for these. I got them in a bag sale at the Niche, pretty sure. And for the pair, $1 for the pair. Oh my goodness! I listed them June 12th of last year, sold them May 4th this year. I got $15 free shipping, and they are thick and heavy and probably cost me $5 to ship. So they are out of here though. Next, cassette tapes. I always pick these up when I find them. There was 21 of these. Basically, these ones here, these came from the bag sale at the Niche. So I paid, $5 for a bag, and it was the big kitchen trash bags, and so I paid 35 cents for this whole lot. I just picked. They were all there, and I just I just grabbed them all. So I paid 35 cents for the whole lot, and I listed on March 30th. I sold them May 4th. I got $20 plus shipping. So, and it says economy shipping. I didn't mail them media mail because you can't mail these media mail. So I must have just done that and then just paid the extra myself. So, next. This came from I'm pretty sure it came from the niche as well. Yep, 35 cents. So it was a bag sale item, which is the only reason I bought it. I listed it March 25th, sold it May 5th, and I got $10 free shipping. You can see it was the numbers and stuff are pretty worn off. So, but you know, it worked. So, whoever has the gadget that needs that probably is pretty happy. So, all right, even though they can't see the numbers. Next, how to win at Nintendo games. Got this at the Goodwill in Mansfield. I paid for, maybe I didn't get it at Goodwill. I paid 50 cents for it, so it must have been half off. I think it was half off day because I think they're 99 cents. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, I listed it January 1st. So I listed it January 1st, sold it May 5th, and I got $10 free shipping. So good deal. Next. These came from a house that my wife was cleaning, and there was a bunch of stuff there that we got that the owner wanted. The owner, it was basically an estate, and the person who inherited the estate wanted to clean out a bunch of his dad's old stuff, and this was just stuff that was in there. So it just came home with me, and they're just inserts for some boots. And I listed it for, let's see, so I didn't pay nothing. They actually paid us to take it. So, or, no, they paid my wife to clean it, and I think we just took the stuff out. I don't think she charged them for taking the stuff out. She might have, though. I don't know. I didn't get it. I didn't get any money out of it, so, except for what I can sell. So, yeah, I listed it March 2nd, and I sold it May 5th, and I got $15 for them, so, plus shipping. So, that was pretty good. Next. Craftsman t-shirt. This was a Goodwill find, 50 cents on clearance day. I listed it April 18th, sold it May 5th, $7.50 plus shipping. So, yes. Next. I mean, if anybody thinks that I could improve my pictures on my clothing, let me know. I don't really know how, so I don't know. Maybe. See, the problem is I don't like the way that the sleeves hang. I wish I could make them stick out further, but if they stuck out further, I just wish I could make them look more full, so I don't know. But then it'd be harder to, I don't know, so. It's not like I'm making a whole lot of money on it anyway, so. Next. And a Wade. It's a Wade. I told you I wasn't going to buy any more of these. And, well, here's one. Little Nesty Hen from the Noah's Ark series. I paid 50 cents for this. I listed it April 23rd. I think I might have got it at a yard sale. I think. Yeah, I think I got it at a yard sale. April 23rd. Sold it May 5th. I got $5 plus shipping. So, next. That was kind of a fuzzy looking picture there, wasn't it? Yeah, they're not really that clear. I thought they were better than that. Okay, next. And I picked up 4 of these mugs at a yard sale, probably at least 3, maybe 4 years ago now. And so that's really about how long they've been listed. About that long. And I sold 3. I've sold 3. I got 1 left of these. I'm surprised people, they just buy 1. And I really would have thought they would have bought more of them, but they don't. I sold them 1 at a time. So, let's see. I paid a quarter. The funny thing is I was at this yard sale and these were there. So it was $1 for all 4 of them. So I bought these, and there was one of those metal glass racks that you put tumblers in, glass tumblers in them, and you can carry them around. Drink caddies, like a caddy. That's what they are. It's a glass caddy, and there was one of those there, and it had peanut butter glasses in it. If you don't know what peanut butter glasses are, look them up. But they pretty flowers on them and stuff like that. But they wanted, I think it was $8 for that. And the popularity of them peanut butter glasses is going down, and the common ones don't really sell for a whole lot, if they sell at all. And so I didn't buy it, and I drove on down the street, and I was telling my wife about it. She says, well, you should go back and buy it. So I went back and bought it. Went back and bought those too, and I sold the caddy for like $20. And then I sold it. I still actually have, and this is where I still actually have some of the peanut butter glasses. So, like I said, they don't really sell that great. So I know that's what they were selling them for, was the peanut butter glasses. But there was 6 of them, so it really wasn't like they were a whole lot. I'm so cheap. I'm so cheap that I just don't want to spend money on it. But yeah, that was a neat yard sale, and I got to, the people that were having the yard sale were Doctor Who fans, so we got to have a little Hoovy and Ho down there while we were talking. So that's always fun. And so next, and these came from the last bag sale I went to at the Niche. Let's see, I paid $0.25. There was 2 packages of these. You can see Silky Ultras, and I listed them March 28th, sold them May 6th, $6.99 plus shipping. Cheap. Next, I actually sold a bunch of those. You've probably seen I've sold a few of them, so for what they cost, hey. Next, now, I picked these up. I think I grabbed 3 of these things at the Niche one day. They were in the free stuff out front, so I took all 3 of them. But it's been a while. It's been a long time. So yeah, I have them as October 10th, 2015, and so I know they've been listed longer than that. They're all gone now, though. This was the last one, and I sold it May 7th. I got $18 plus shipping. So I'm at, and surprisingly, I had no way to test them, so I didn't know if they worked or not. So I never heard back on any of them. So they almost have worked. So that was good, unless they never tried them either. So who knows? Next, Red Hot Chili Peppers. This was this was my son's shirt. He had a bunch of shirts he cleared out that his former girlfriend had gotten for him, and he was just gonna throw them away. So I grabbed a bunch of them, cool ones, and listed them. I think they're all from Hot Topic, so it's not like they're they're not like classic 80s or anything like that, or even like this would be 90s, I think. But no, I'm not. No, come here. Look over here. Say hi. Okay. No, she's not shy. She just doesn't get it. So, all right, yeah. So I didn't pay anything for him, and he was getting rid of them. So I listed it April 11th, sold it May 7th. Got $8 for the T-shirt plus shipping. So that's good for something that almost went in the trash. Well, I would have recycled it. So next, and this I had listed for a while. Let's see. I paid $1 for this. Pretty sure I got it at the Niche, and I listed it June 22nd last year, and I sold it May 7th this year, and I got $13 free shipping for it. So, and that was it. That was my sales for the first week. Kind of, well, I'm not gonna complain. It's better than nothing. So no, nobody's here. Don't bark. Nobody's here. So anyway, I paid $35 for everything that I sold this week, and my gross sales were $347. So that's May for you. All right, so that was it. That's all I got. So I hope you learned something today. If nothing else, what not to buy. So if you learned something and you watched it all the way to this far, you might as well go ahead and click like and maybe even subscribe if you're not subscribed. So that's it. You have a great day. Keep listening. Summertime. September's coming, so just keep listening and have it up for when fourth quarter comes in. So, September and October, November. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go.